famous Raw in Chicago where people wondered if he was returning, and his music hits, and out you walk, looking as smug as I've ever seen you, and you sit in the ring in his pose. How was that for you? Because you're very close to him.
How was it for me? It was challenging. It had nothing to do with me being close to him. That was never a consideration. If you're in this business and you love this business, then everything is fair game. It just is. There's just nothing that's not fair game. It's just, you have to have an uninhibited attitude and an open mind. And if I have to go out there, hey, here's an example. CM Punk. Oh, let me ask you this. We did it here in Glasgow. How many of you were here at the show in Glasgow when I came out in a wheelchair and... Okay, not that many. Wow, and the rest of you came to see me anyway, so thank you very much. You didn't pay to see WWE ticket, but you came to see me. I'm honored, thank you. For those of you who were there, tell the truth. He beat the shit out of me with that stick, didn't he? I mean, and we were best friends. At least I thought we were best friends. When I had a chance to beat his ass with that stick, trust me, I pulled nothing. I beat him as miserably as I possibly could, and when he had the stick in his hand, he beat my fucking ass as ruthlessly as he possibly could. That's this business. You help each other out. You give to your friends. You give to people that you love. You give them ass kickings that they really don't want to take, but they take them anyway because that's to the enjoyment of the crowd. We had a situation in Chicago where Punk had walked out, and we're heading into WrestleMania, and it's Brock versus The Undertaker. And there's a lot going on behind the scenes about that match as well, as you can possibly imagine. And the audience in Chicago is going to hijack the show, and they're very public about it. Going to steal the show, going to stop down the show, going to chant CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk for the entire show. For 3 hours, we're going to chant CM Punk. We're not going to let them have a show. Anybody has a mic, we're going to shout them down. We're going to chant CM Punk's name. The moment the Raw music hits, we're going to chant CM Punk. We're going to take over the show. And that was it. And everybody had to settle for that. Yes, the audience is going to take over the show. There's not a goddamn thing we can do about it. And Vince is sitting there, and he's saying, well, that's the for me. God damn it. I don't like that. And of course, because it's always easy to blame the Jew boy from New York, Vince looks at me and goes, see the trouble your friend causes? So, you know, just always owning up to the challenge, I said, well, if you want me to do something about it, give me the mic at the beginning of the show in about 15 minutes and I'll handle it. Having no idea what I'm going to do, but I said, I'll handle it. So Vince said, yeah, you can shout them down, can't you? And I said, no, I'm not going to shout them down. I'll just outsmart them because they ain't going to see me coming. So I went out into this passionate, angry Chicago crowd, pissed off that their guy, their hero, CM Punk, was no longer in the company. And I lured them in because that's the name of the game. That's how you play an audience. That's how you command attention. That's the balls that it takes to do something on the mic that you're fearless on. And if it doesn't work, you know you're going to be fired when you walk back through the curtain. And so instead of coming, because here's what they wanted me to do. Oh yeah, CM Punk? CM Punk sucks. CM Punk, yeah, he's not here. He quit. He's a coward. He's a dog. He's a piece of shit. Fuck CM Punk. He doesn't. You shouldn't cheer for him anymore. And all that's going to make them do is chant his name more. So what did I do? I praised him. I'm here tonight to tell you the story about a Paul Heyman guy. A Paul Heyman guy they didn't want in WWE. He wasn't big enough to be a WrestleMania main eventer. He didn't have the right looks. He had too many tattoos. They just didn't want him, and he became a star anyway. And I finally let them in on it. I'm here tonight to tell you the story of CM Punk. And just like all of you are leaning in now to listen to me, they listened to me. They stopped chanting CM Punk because they wanted to hear what I had to say. And once I knew that they were listening, I said, and it's time for somebody to stand up and assign blame for this as to why CM Punk's not here. Because as much as you want him here, I want him here. And they go, oh man, thank God someone's telling the truth. And I say, and there comes a time to say exactly why and who's responsible for CM Punk not being here. And they think I'm going to say like Vince McMahon or Triple H or John Cena or Roman Reigns or somebody. And then I take it and I just go, and that blame falls on each and every one of you. And those people in Chicago are like, you mother. Now, they're booing me. They hate me. I suck. I'm the I you, Paul Heyman. But guess what they're not doing? They're not chanting CM Punk. I stopped them. I outsmarted them. And once I did that, I wrapped it up into the fact that you cheered him, you wanted him, you pushed him to take the match with The Undertaker. He couldn't beat The Undertaker. It made him lose his mind, which is why he lost me as his advocate and his best friend. And I want revenge on The Undertaker. And only one man can take revenge on The Undertaker. And that's the man that's going to take revenge on The Undertaker by taking away The Undertaker's streak. And that's my client, Brock Lesnar. And here comes Brock Lesnar, and instead of chanting CM Punk, they're going, well, you too!